Hey y'all, this is Jillian Rico. We have a game 7 day on Sunday. As of course, we have some NBA games. Two of them that gone to game 7, and we have our Eastern Conference Finals and Western Conference Finals. And the game that just ended from the Western Conference. Oh, what a game that was good. That was crazy. But let's start in the Eastern Conference Finals with the Pacers getting their big win in Madison Square Garden. Tyree Halliburton had 26 points, 6 assists, three three-point makers. What a day for him. But not only him, Pascal Siakam had 20 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. What a day for the Pacers. They have a tough one coming in this series. OG Oganobi was going to be back. Josh Hart was going to come back. It was they were not turned out that the Pacers were not giving up themselves, and they're going to the Eastern Conference Finals. But for the Knicks, tough one. If you look at the stats, Jalen Brunson, 17 points, 9 assists. Plus, he left the third quarter injured with a fractured left hand. How about Dante Donjun-Ruzona? 39 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. He did the work as the Pacers beat them 130-109. And let's keep talking about it. The Pacers, this is a young team coming in this series. We know the rivalry. We know the history between the Pacers and the Knicks. This one is special for the Pacers, and they're going to Boston to play the Celtics. And I'll give you the information of when game 1 will start as soon as it's over. For the Knicks, this is a heartbreaker. To me, if you're looking at the Knicks right now, I think they're going to be a contender next year. And when I say contender next year, they'll probably be like the third best team behind Boston. It determines what Milwaukee's going to do this off season. I mean, I think this Knicks team is ready. I think we're going to find out next season. Is this New York Knicks team ready? Because if Jalen Brunson is healthy, OG Oganobi can be healthy, Josh Hart can be healthy, Julius Randle, they are going to get their guys back next season. And if those guys can stay healthy, this team could actually win an NBA championship. But overall, the reason why losing the game 7 is injuries. I know OG Oganobi came back and Josh Hart, but it was not enough to take out the Pacers. And what a win! And again, I said it again, a big win for the Pacers, and they're now going to the Eastern Conference Finals, and they're going to be ready because they got to be tested against the Boston Celtics. So I'm excited for that one. Game 1, and I'll get to the televisions for game 1. But let's get to the Timberwolves. It's the 20th anniversary of the year when Minnesota got their chance to go to the first ever Western Conference Finals in franchise history. This year, May what is today? May something? I don't know. What better way to celebrate the 20th anniversary to win on the road in Denver in game 7. Massive win for the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards had 16 points, 7 assists, 8 rebounds. Karl Anthony Towns was the big one. 23 points, 2 assists, 12 rebounds. I thought earlier, Minnesota is the team nobody wants to play. Look at them now, and they're now going to the Western Conference Finals for the first time in 20 years. Well, second time for the first time in 20 years, they're going to the Western Conference Finals. This is the biggest achievement for Anthony Edwards and this Minnesota Timberwolves team. And I went back and think, okay, who's going to win the West? Because Dallas has been really good. The Thunder have been really young. They're really good. The Nuggets, we know them, defending champs. Minnesota, Anthony Edwards is showing that this is his year to win an NBA championship. And he's done it again. He's done it again. For the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic had 34 points, 7 assists, 19 rebounds. Nobody can guard him. Nobody. But Jamal Murray stepped up in the first quarter, 35 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. That in total for the whole game. But here's a quick fact here. This game, they were down big from 38 to 58. This is from the second half in the third quarter. This game is the largest Game 7 comeback in the last 25 years. And the Timberwolves did it. They beat them 98 to 90, and they're going to be back home and take on the Mavericks in Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. Who deserved this win? The Pacers or the Timberwolves? I say the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards is showing that he is the guy in Minnesota, and plus he can lead this team to the championship. The Pacers is a young team too. We're now going to look again. This Pacers team is so good. I think we can see them in the NBA Finals. I'll bet you that. But if they can keep it up, and now let's just chill out. Why? Because Boston is so good. And plus, Porzingis is probably going to come back in Game 3, which according to Adrian Woj from ESPN, he'll miss the first 2 games of the Eastern Conference Finals. So we'll see him in Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals in Indiana. If I have faith in Indiana, if I have faith for the Pacers to win this series, they need to start shooting 3-pointers. Because if you're playing Boston, it's not going to be easy against Boston. How are you going to guard Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Derek White? How are you going to guard them? And we'll find out. And I'll probably give you my Game 1 predictions tomorrow. And maybe I will probably give you the series winners who will actually go to the NBA Finals. But for now, questions is going to be on, can the Pacers slow down this number 1 team in this year's NBA season, the Boston Celtics, which you got Jason Tatum there, Jaylen Brown, Derek White is stepping up in the playoffs. Can the Pacers slow down the Boston Celtics in Game 1? We'll find out. And for the Minnesota Timberwolves, are we seeing a version of the Timberwolves in the playoffs to win an NBA championship, or we're going to see the Mavericks, who haven't won an NBA championship game since 2012. I think that's the last time they won an NBA title. But I'll give you your Game 1 notes here. So Game 1 will be played in Boston. It'll be the Indiana Pacers and the Boston Celtics. Game 1, May 21st, 8 p.m. on ESPN. And for the Western Conference Finals, you got the Dallas Mavericks and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Game 1, May 22nd, 8:30 p.m. Eastern on TNT. If you have Max, go over there and on Max, and you might watch the game there to see the Western Conference Finals. I cannot wait for these conference finals. You got 2 teams who are young, looking to get their first hands on that trophy, Larry O'Brien trophy. The Celtics are trying to be the more dominant team in this year's NBA. Luka Doncic trying to win his first NBA title. Anthony Edwards looking to win his first NBA title with the Timberwolves. And Tyrese Halliburton looking to try to lead the Pacers to the NBA Finals. Who will win it all? Leave it in the comment section below. And don't worry, I will give you my series prediction of who will win and who will be advancing to the NBA Finals. But remember, hit the like button, subscribe, and again, leave a comment below of who you think will win who will advance to the NBA Finals. I will leave that to you guys. And as always, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.